This is Disneyland News Today. I'm Tom Corliss, and here now are the top Disneyland Resort stories for June 15th, 2023. California Governor Gavin Newsom paid a special visit to the Disneyland Resort this week to meet with Disney CEO Bob Iger and Disney Parks, Experiences and Products Chairman Josh D'Amaro to discuss the upcoming DisneylandForward expansion project, as well as attend the very first ever Disneyland After Dark Pride Night event. During the day, Governor Gavin Newsom met with Iger and D'Amaro to discuss the highly anticipated DisneylandForward project. The resort first pitched their project in 2021, right around the time their extended 14-month closure due to the pandemic ended. The presentation this week served as a way for Disneyland to pitch their vision to Orange County businesses and civic leaders, detailing the tourism, tax revenue, and employment benefits of the proposal before the proposal goes before the Anaheim Planning Commission later this year and the City Council next. An environmental impact study is currently underway with a draft expected this summer. Cal State Fullerton's Anil Puri spelled out the economic impact of every $1 billion invested by Disneyland. During an average 4-year construction period, Disneyland would generate 4,500 jobs, $11 million in tax revenue, and $1.1 billion in economic output in Anaheim for every $1 billion spent, according to his study. The aim of the DisneylandForward project is to obtain more flexibility for land Disneyland received approval to develop in the 90s, ideally adding a mix of theme park, hotel, retail, dining, and entertainment on the eastern and western edges of the resort. Last month at a meeting of Orange County business leaders, Disneyland President Ken Patrick said back in the early 90s, Disney and the city of Anaheim worked collaboratively on their vision for the next 3+ decades. Together, we built this unique tourism engine, and the vision we had for the continued growth of this community is quite honestly a marvel. This is a very unique, special, and an advantageous benefit to the city of Anaheim, Orange County, and in fact, the entire state. We are incredibly excited about the opportunity to do it again as we look to the next 10, 20, and even 30 years. Later that night, Governor Newsom appeared at Disneyland After Dark Pride Night to greet guests. And speaking earlier that day in Glendale, Governor Newsom said, quote, "In California, we don't just tolerate our diversity, we celebrate it in all the ways it makes us stronger. Our inclusivity and acceptance attract new talent and ideas that drive our economic growth and make California a hotspot for world-leading companies to grow and prosper. We'll continue to advance California values to build an inclusive economy that embraces opportunity for all." Of course, on a separate note, if you want to see videos of all the entertainment and very cool meet and greets and such that were at the first ever Pride Night, we have them right here on the channel. You can also read all about them at DisneylandNewsToday.com. Disneyland Resort has made their first halfway to the holidays announcements, including a first look at Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse's new holiday outfits. Mickey and Minnie will wear these new mid-century modern-inspired looks at Disneyland Park. The outfits are red and green with pastels, prints, and an extra snowy sparkle. They will wear matching holly brooches as well, created by Minnie in story. As well, the It's a Small World holiday overlay will return to Disneyland this winter. That's all they've said, though. That's all we know. That is the extent of the holiday announcements for Disneyland Resort. I'm sure there's more to come. We haven't heard anything about the Festival of the Holidays yet, and I'm sure there's other stuff to talk about. It seems Disneyland Resort is hard at work redoing some of the landscaping that they previously installed for the remodel or redo or reimagining, whatever you like to call it, of Mickey's Toontown, as the walls are now back up across from Roger Rabbit's cartoon spin. What was that grassy knoll, if you will, which became stroller parking, was picnic area. It's been a number of things. But black scrim and walls surround the grassy area just inside the entrance of the land, again across from Roger Rabbit's cartoon spin. And with Mickey's Toontown having only fully opened to guests less than 3 months ago, the space is already needing refurbishment is surprising. The black scrims extend up to the end of the planter and the land's entrance where guests cannot access the space. From there on, full wood walls extend across the entire grassy area. For reference, here's how the space appeared during the opening days of the land. It's not particularly remarkable or complicated. It's only some trees and light posts installed in the space between the AstroTurf. The space is designed to be an area for guests to relax or for kids to run around and burn off some steam, but on occasion, again, it's also been stroller and wheelchair parking, even though they also use the trolley barn nearby for that as well. Some benches also line the walls, allowing guests to relax since that relaxation space was taken away. This is interesting, and this has been a hallmark of a lot of Disney projects the last several years, an inability to hit deadlines. And Toontown, while it opened, it was still several weeks later than it was supposed to open. When it did, it was clear it was not done, right? We had that whole, there's a couple of play elements in the Goofy area that were not done, that the little goofs, the tiny children, the toddler play area didn't happen. The water play areas either never opened or closed within hours of the land opening because they had some sort of issues. And then just a couple weeks ago, we saw the Dreaming Tree and Centennial Park. That already had to be closed, and they redid the AstroTurf or the rubber flooring in that area already. So this project has been mired in problems since it debuted. And I like the new Toontown, but it's clear like this is a reoccurring problem we see at a lot of Disney parks now where WDI, I don't know that either they don't test materials or they don't know who they're ordering stuff from. But we see this a lot where new projects, you see materials get wear and tear very quickly, and then it's like, well, oh, we're gonna have to redo that or find a different material. And we've seen it more over the years as WDI gets away from producing stuff themselves, producing props and surfaces and things like that themselves and rely on third party. We see a lot more of this. So I don't know what the solution is. I don't think Imagineering will ever, go back to fabricating all this stuff in-house ever again, probably. But it does lead to some problems, some slowdowns, and some delays for sure. D23 Gold members can get a special peek at the upcoming Rogers the Musical stage show, courtesy of an exclusive preview coming soon. Join D23 for a special Gold member preview event on Thursday, June 29, 2023, celebrating the highly anticipated debut of the show at Disney California Adventure. The special event will allow D23 Gold members to be among the first to see Rogers the Musical, complete with powered-up extras and the exclusive opportunity to see the show before it opens to the public. Please note this event does not include theme park admission or a park reservation to DCA. And guests who purchase tickets to this event must provide themselves and everyone in their party with entry, both a valid park ticket and, again, a park reservation for DCA on that day. Tickets and reservations must be valid for the event date, the 29th of June, and the event will include a preview of Rogers the Musical before it opens to the public, a D23 commemorative event gift, a Rogers the Musical themed popcorn bucket, popcorn, and soda. Gold member tickets are $30 plus a $5 processing fee per ticket. Tickets will go on sale on Friday, June 16th at 10 a.m. Pacific time at the link on d23.com. This program is brought to you by our official travel agent sponsor, Be Our Guest Vacations. Your dream vacation begins with Be Our Guest and their concierge team of expert vacation planners. The best part is their concierge services are 100% free. Head on over to beourguestvacations.com/WDWNT. The team will design your next magical vacation from Disneyland and Walt Disney World Resorts to the Disney Cruise Line to Adventures by Disney and more. According to an Instagram post from Disney Eats, an all-new limited-time José Tiki mug is coming to Trader Sam's to celebrate the 60th anniversary of Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room. The mug will be available on Friday, June 16th for one day only. Guests can purchase it via mobile order on the Disneyland app. Orders will begin as early as 6 a.m. Pacific time. And once your mug has been ordered, you may pick it up within your designated arrival window between 7 a.m. and 3 p.m. And there will be a limit of 2 per order. A brown version of José was released at the Walt Disney World Resort previously. We're very excited. Tiki Room celebrating 60 years on June 23rd. We're doing a special episode of News Tonight, and I'm sure right here on DLNT we'll celebrate in our own special way as we get closer to that milestone. Hard to believe, 60 years of Tiki Room. As Disney's Paradise Pier Hotel at the Disneyland Resort is transformed into the Pixar Place Hotel, more themed elements are being installed. The exterior of the hotel has been completely repainted pearl white with a few stripes of color. Only this awning blocked by green scrim is in the old off-yellow color. The color stripes and medallion accents are red, yellow, and blue. They match the colorful mosaic designs of the porte cochere. The newly completed Pixar Place Hotel lobby opened last month. We showed you the inside, but there's still many final touches to be added. The hotel is still officially known as Paradise Pier for now. In the seating area, it looks like it'll eventually be a breakfast cafe area. Glass panes of concept art have been installed on the walls. The concept art is depicted against yellow, orange, blue, and red backgrounds, and they sit against the lines and icons that we'd previously spotted in our lobby tour. The concept art is from various Pixar films, including Up, WALL-E, Cars, Finding Nemo, The Incredibles, and Monsters, Inc. Crews were working in the area, so we couldn't get very close. They were an active construction area with guests in it. There was additional concept art as well from Brave and Toy Story on this wall. Another wall features concept art for newer Pixar films, including Turning Red, Luca, Soul, Coco, and Inside Out. You can support the entire team behind this show and others by joining the WDWNT Inner Globe Society at patreon.com/WDWNT. Get access to exclusive content, discounted show and event tickets, and more. Special shout out to all of our WIGS members watching who make this show happen every week. Two new ear headbands, one inspired by Pixar's Elemental and the other by the Disney 100 celebration, are now available at Disneyland Resort. The Elemental ear headband is $34.99. We found this first at Pioneer Mercantile at Disneyland Park. Nothing says the Old West like, the elements, because the pioneers, they were out in the elements. Get it? Never mind. Ignore me. It's inspired by the main characters of Elemental, Ember and Wade. Ember is pictured on one ear with a lick of flame around the outside edge, and instead of a bow, a wave and flames are in the center between the ears. And Wade is on the other ear with water curling around the edge. The back of the ears the headband are patterned with element-related symbols like clouds, fire, plants, and water drops, which I think were also the icons for the rings in Captain Planet, but I can't be sure. I don't remember. Like the other ear. I'm in a mood today. Sorry, everybody. There's also a light-up Disney 100 ear headband. I do wish there was a light-up Captain Planet ear headband. I would wear that. But this light-up Disney 100 ear headband is $23.20. We found these at the Star Trader at Disneyland Park and in the World of Disney at the Downtown Disney District. They're made of plastic and painted with platinum, with Disney 100 in white on the center top of the headband. Minnie is pictured in one ear while Mickey is in the other, both wearing their special Disney 100 outfits. The ears are lined with Art Deco designs, and an Art Deco piece sticks out of the center of the headband. There is one light-up setting which has lights blinking in the ears, illuminating Mickey and Minnie and creating sparkles in their outfits. And the back of the ears are solid silver. A new Mickey and Friends remote control monorail playset, similar to one we found at Walt Disney World earlier this year, is now available at the Disneyland Resort. We spotted it in the World of Disney store at the Downtown Disney District. The monorail playset is $99.99. The monorail is white on top with light blue at the bottom with a thin yellow stripe down the center. Disneyland Resort is in white lettering on the end car with Pluto, Chip, and Dale. And Mickey is on the other end of the car with the other end on a separate car, I should say, with Sleeping Beauty Castle featured along with more fireworks. Also featured on the monorail cars is Goofy with a camera, Donald and Daisy sharing cotton candy, and Minnie in front of the Pixar Pal Around at DCA. The remote control is also shaped like a monorail car with black, red, and yellow buttons. The playset includes over 14 feet of track. You can build a monorail station with the platform, the staircase, railings, benches, a plant, and a clock as well. For the absolute latest Disneyland news, head on over to DisneylandNewsToday.com and follow us on all your favorite social media platforms. If you're enjoying the show, be sure to like this video, subscribe to WDW News Today on YouTube for more great content, and click the bell for notifications. Also, hit select all notifications so you never miss an episode of the show. But please subscribe. We're very close to 200,000. We're very excited about it. For DLNT, this is Tom Corliss saying, enjoy the rest of your today and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
This is Disney Entertainment News Today. I'm Rob Whiteside, and here now are the top Disney entertainment stories.
For the latest in Disney entertainment news, watch Disney Entertainment News Today, hosted by Rob Whiteside. From movies and series news to stage shows, books, video games, and more. New episodes drop every Tuesday on WDWNT.TV.